I know it's been a little over a month since I last did the video where I talked about why I always keep saying that the time is now for a female artist, musical artist, that is, singer, established, independent, up and coming, to basically do their own, I guess you could say, homage, remake of the Sledgehammer music video concept. Not just the song, that's their choice, the more I've been thinking about it, but basically take it upon themselves to pay homage, or just remake the video by utilizing their own song that, may basically match up to, what, visually, the video could represent. And I think a lot of the female artists out there, up and coming, independent, established, whatever, would be fine with it. I mean, well, just kind of out of curiosity, looking up to see if any out there have done something similar, I have seen some good examples, not just with In Your Arms, that video by Kira Grins, I think. Kira Grins. But I've seen other examples that seem to kind of take inspiration from Sledgehammer. They really do. Not totally, but you can see it just a bit. But to me, as I've always said, the timing couldn't be any better than what it is now. Now, I know people get sick and tired of me saying that and constantly repeating it, and I understand. But from what I have learned and have seen, myself, from what I have learned and seen myself, the more you constantly get on somebody to make it happen, or you constantly come out and promote, a petition to get something done, the more likely it's going to get acknowledged. The more likely, it's going to be talked about, the more likely it's going to get the attention of a lot of folks. I mean, I look at the fact that there are various examples in all of media in recent years of this happening. The Snyder Cut, for example, of Justice League. Everybody wanted that, including Zack Snyder, to an extent. Well, maybe not so much, but everybody wanted that, and they petitioned, and they, went on YouTube, they went on podcasts, and they said, we want this, we want this. We want the Snyder Cut. We want what Justice League was originally supposed to be. And eventually, they got it. Eventually, they got it. But that wasn't all. That wasn't all. I mean, even though it hasn't really done much to an extent, but it has gotten a lot of notoriety. The hashtag Rally for Sally, has got people talking. It got people over at Sega of America talking and taking notice. It's gotten people at SOJ, Sega Japan, noticing. It's gotten people over at Sega Japan and in collaboration with Sega of America coming out and saying everything is canon in Sonic, which includes Sally. So even though it hasn't hit that much of an impact just yet, it is basically taking its steps into making basically, the message loud and clear. We want this character back, in an official capacity. They're making it well known. They're making it very clear, if you will. And everybody is taking notice of that. It's examples like that. It's examples like people coming out and saying, doing petitions and, saying, restore this version of Suicide Squad, or petitions are saying, hey, bring back the Disney Afternoon, or whatever. And even though they don't make much impact at times, they still make enough noise to get the attention of those that have the power to do so. It gets the attention of those, with the power to do so. So, the thing is, when I keep doing this, it's not just because I'm trying to be, it's not just because I'm not trying to be annoying, I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to get the word out that the time is now. But also, by doing so, it allows me to hopefully get maybe some kind of acknowledgement that there might be one out there by an upcoming, established, or independent female artist, singer that already exists, and I just don't know about it. But to me, this is why I always constantly, like I am saying now, the time is now. The time couldn't be better for a female singer, artist, independent, established, up and coming, to do their own Sledgehammer music video, just like Peter Gabriel did in 1986. And the reason it's more of an opportunity than ever is because of the technology we have today. The technology, easy for me to say, that we have today, basically would make something like this, look easy. Well, not easy to make, but basically make it quicker to make than, what Gabriel had to endure back in 86, if you know what I mean. But to me, I definitely feel like the time is now. The time is now. And again, I just don't say this because I'm trying to, be annoying or anything like that. I'm just saying that because of the fact that when you look at all these other examples I've utilized, the more you get the word out, the greater the chance there is for it to happen, or at least the greater the chance you as a person that's, trying to find some kind of answer, some kind of constellation, if you will, gets closer to it, over time. So in the end, as I've always said, this is the time, this is the time and place. Now is the opportunity. The technology is there. And all we have to do is just wait and see what female singer, artist, up and coming, established, independent, will step forward and make it happen with their own song. Or someone will step forward here and let it be known that there is one or several in existence that we may not know about. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys, down below. I do apologize if it feels like I'm being repetitive with this. It's just, like I said, the more you get it out, the more the word gets out, I should say, the better the chances. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like the video. Super chat, super stickers are open during the live chat, as well as super thanks after the premiere. Check me out at BW Roses Discussions, all your favorite audio podcast locations except for Pandora. Also check me out at patreon.com/BW Roses with the support of a $1, $3 tier. Venmo at Brian-Warmer-2, Cash App at BW Roses 98. Vimo at BW Roses, and at my Teespring store for merchandise you can't get anywhere else. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. And until then, until later, I should say, I'll talk to y'all later.